Have you ever looked at what you have and think that you don't have enough and that makes you unhappy? Or you work hard and at the end of the day, you are missing peace and joy. Let me tell you about the one thing that will help you find happiness. Welcome to Minutes with Maria. I'm Maria, and in my channel, I give tips, lessons, and insights on how to develop a fruitful and healthy mindset. In this video, I want to talk about contentment. For a long time, I misunderstood this term. I thought that with contentment, I had to settle for whatever life handed me, and that I couldn't wish for a change in my life circumstances. That's not true. Contentment is not complacency. Complacence is about not being happy with our situation, but not wanting to do anything about it. You can be content with your present, but still seek to improve and better yourself for the future. So what is contentment? According to vocabulary.com, contentment is a state of being happy and satisfied. I'm going to include another source which has helped me truly understand contentment, and that is the Bible. From the Bible, we learn that contentment is a state of peaceful happiness and the absence of worry. Here's one verse of many that speaks on this topic. 1 Timothy 6:6-12 reads, "Yet true godliness with contentment is itself great wealth. After all, we brought nothing with us when we came into the world, and we can't take anything with us when we leave it. So if we have enough food and clothing, let us be content." So in my pursuit of contentment, I have learned that it cannot be found in things such as possessions or money, nor can it be found in people. But true contentment is found in God Himself, serving Him and being who He has made us to be. Even if we're lacking in material things, having that confidence that God will provide for us helps our perspective. Contentment is a choice. It can sound simple, but it takes effort, I understand. There was a time when my husband and I were not content with our house. We had our first child and were thinking that if our family grew, then we wanted a bigger house. So we looked at bigger houses and newer houses, and we were hypnotized by the shiny appliances in the newer kitchens and all the rooms and gigantic closets. Then we saw the price of these houses, and we had to make a choice. Do we take on a bigger mortgage and homeowner association fees where I would have to get a better paying job to afford a bigger house, or should we stay at our house and make improvements? Since moving also meant being farther from my husband's work, which would result in spending more on gas, we thought and prayed a lot about this for some time, and then decided to stay where we were and make additions and improvements. For us, that worked well since we were happy with our neighborhood. And once we made that decision, we both felt content and at peace with our decision. So being content does involve making effort. Here are my top 8 things you can do. First, choose to be happy today. Don't say, but I'll be happy when I get this car or that computer or that thing. Not even when you meet that special someone or find a new job. Choose to be happy today, right now. Be satisfied with what you have in the present. Second, stop comparing yourself to others. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." That's so true. There's always going to be someone smarter, richer, better looking, or better than you in some way. They may have something that you don't. Part of our discontent with our house was due to comparing what we had to friends who had a bigger or nicer house. Now we are thankful for what we have. Don't go on social media and compare. That's just scrolling your way to misery. Instead, focus your time and energy to be the best version of you. Third, be thankful. Practice gratitude every day. Thank God for big things like your family and little things like how your cat didn't wake you up this morning. All these are blessings. See my video on how to practice gratitude in my description or at the end. Fourth, stop buying unnecessary things. Retail therapy can be fun, but whatever happiness you find is temporary. Fifth, simplify your life. What do you really need? Get rid of things you don't need or that don't bring you joy. Sometimes when I'm feeling overwhelmed or stressed, I find that decluttering helps to calm my mind. 6, connect with people. Take the time to grow or maintain relationships. We were not created to be alone. From the pandemic, we were told to social distance, but social distancing doesn't mean emotional distancing. If you can't be together, remain connected. Help your neighbor buy groceries, or help your friends, or volunteer. Tell me in the comments below how you have stayed connected during this time. Please hit that like button if you are getting value from this video so far. 7. Identify and make changes. If you're feeling discontent, don't settle into complacency, especially if it's going to affect your long-term mental health. Figure out what is causing your discontentment. Some situations do need to be changed. If you're in a job that you hate, take steps to change your attitude or change your job. Same for toxic relationships. Find help, figure out possible solutions, and then take steps. 8. The last thing I want to mention is not to worry about what other people think. Have you ever bought something to impress others? Dave Ramsey said, "We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like." If you have been guilty of this as I have been, be conscious of the reasons why you buy things and not let what other people think influence our judgment. I've said a lot, but feel that contentment is important to develop. Let me know your thoughts about contentment and how you would like to achieve this. I hope this video helped or encouraged you. If you would like to learn about more ways to develop a positive mindset, watch these other videos. If you learned something from this video, please press the like button, share this video with someone, and then subscribe for future content on how to develop a fruitful and healthy mindset. And here's my video about practicing gratitude. Thanks for watching.